Hello guys, Terra Silvermoon here and we're heading into Starfield. The cat's in the window and we're gonna head in. And I actually googled my problem with the landing pad. I might have found a workaround. Ship can only have 3 weapons active at a time, I remember. It's a problem to remember to use all 3. So, what's my mass? Okay. So, somebody said, I found a thing that said, call one of the ships, view and modify. I call one of the others. I only had 2. I thought I had 3. Well, make that home. Ship upgrade mode allow you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where models should be placed. Some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Multiple upgrades can be made and their cost will be added up at the end of the session. Pulse laser. Well, we are not gonna upgrade this at all. There's that one. View and modify. Wait, do I have anything fun in this one? I don't think there was any extra stuff here.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
My math is still 130, so they didn't. Even though they made the other one there. Good.
Just here for a chat?
Yes. Now I need to find that's Captain's locker, and there is the cargo hold. $241. $241. Can I remember that? No other nooks and crannies in this one, right? Landing area. Dig pick. Kitchen.
Something you might be interested in.
Oh?
You've got something for me?
You've got
I thought
anything
you'd
for me?
never ask. Here.
Why is the present seed?
Time to go?
Well...
Hi. Please disregard. Good day, Captain. I will happily carry what...
Resources. My resources... I don't... No, apparently I need to remove some. Where am I gonna put all this? There, and resources, aluminum. Put it back on. What we can at least. Vasco can't carry anymore.
Farewell.
There he went. Now, that was Vasco. You and modify. Make on. Up. Flares, disruptor, missile launcher. Class A, range 4000 fire rate. White dwarf engine. How do I know what I have and what this one does? That is just 2. Well, better engines. Every spaceship need engines. Oh, that's kind of logical. Upgrade to increase speed and acceleration. The mass of your entire ship will affect performance. Grav drives. Gravitation loop array or grav drive allows your ship to jump to other star systems. Upgrades to increase jump range. What do I have now? Is it the one that it says? R10? What? R1000 alpha grav drive. Confirm. Accept. Grav drive. R1000 alpha grav drive. Yes. With 2. I think it's 2. It's 1 below engine. It's still 1 below engine. But if I do, it's still 1 below engine. Cancel modification. Well, thrust and drive health. 61, 20, 61, 23, 76. So it's better. Not like I use my crash on anything else. But does this mean I can jump further? Thrust, probably. Little, so okay. Weapon 1. Disruptors. No, I like my weapons as they are. Can't fix the shield drive though. Well, accept.
I like the new upgrade for our ship.
I do too. I do too. Now, I'm gonna grab some aluminum. But to grab that, I guess I need to... This is liquid organic. I'm sorry guys, but it's Monday morning and I do this Monday morning. Liquid organic. Liquid organic. This is... no, don't think. If the other was liquid, then this is solid organic. Component manufactured, nuclear forward. Organic. Organic. Okay. This is liquid inorganic. Manufactured. Liquid inorganic. I don't have any in liquid left. No. I have some rocks. Aluminum we grab, and then we will put in the nickel. And this, let's hope we can put all this in. Pressure tanks, no. Aluminum. Resource. Everything but aluminum goes in here. What's my mass right now? 188. Sarah? There you are.
Yeah? Let's see what you've got.
What do you have? Aluminum. And you can't carry anymore.
Goodbye.
Well, I don't think it will take too long. Why does it always land with the ass in the wrong direction? Wait. That's empty. The cooler is empty. I had stuff in all that, including upstairs. Okay. Remember what I had. I sure hope it is not there anymore. Don't use those there. Captain's locker. Well,
Here to shoot the breeze?
oh, that's right. Do I have to sit for the stuff to get back here? Please tell me that
Hey, what's going on?
this one isn't empty. Can all of this stuff been dumped in this? 570 out of 462. Yes, I guess it can. Drill rig. I know I didn't have it in here, so yes, it has. $462. That's what its max is. So everything here is. There. Resource. Aluminum.
Hey, how's it going?
It is going. Aluminum. Put that in. Yes. I'm carrying a ton of stuff that I probably won't have room for inside, but since I can't have anything else. Wait, Sarah.
I'm listening. Bring me anything useful?
No, not really, but I want the aluminum you have.
Dropping off a few choice items?
No. Wrong way.
Bye for now.
Resource. Aluminum. This is really. This is really junk, but right now I want the aluminum in here. Aluminum. There we go.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
No, not really. Rescue axe. Huh. 25. 19. 36. Peacekeeper. Shoddy. Shotgun. No. No. There. Problem is with what you have ammo for and stuff, but right now we put anything that is not aluminum in this one. Okay. 272.
Hey, you need something?
No. It still can't take all the aluminum I have. Which is annoying. I really need to sell. No, not ammo. Well, why do I have ammo in there? How about now? Aluminum. Thank you. Can you carry anything?
I'd be happy to carry a few things for.
No.
Talk to you later.
And how about you?
Anything I can do for you? Okay.
Well, he doesn't have an aluminum, that's for so. He can carry something. Not a resource. That puts some alchemy on him. Bone. Chlorine.
Try not to miss me too much.
Can I put him in the base now? Oh. Yes, running will drain my oxygen. Wrong button. Shift. Let's see if we can't. This isn't at max. Dump everything. Most of it doesn't weigh much, luckily. Okay. Resources. Now if I could just get rid of all this aluminum. That was all the aluminum, right? No aluminum in this one. Yes, there is. But she doesn't have much. She can't carry
Yes?
more, can you?
Glad to haul whatever.
Well, you can carry some stuff. Spacesuits. Packs. Well, it helps a little.
Maybe another time.
Maybe. This is full. All of them is full. Well, not this. But okay, we have the aluminum. I'm just gonna go over here and see if there isn't any more. Not in those. Nope. But I should be able to at least hand in some aluminum. I know I don't have the 4,000 I'm missing, but should.
Good to be back on board.
Should cover some.
Hey there.
Resources, aluminum. How much do I have here now? 300. Really need to remember to sell next time I get near anywhere. But
Stalking enemies grab drive disabled.
Come on.
I don't want to die! This ain't real!
Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Enemy weapon equipment is back on board!
Torrents shot. Their shield system is damaged.
I need to destroy them.
Bonus for whoever takes her out!
Attacks their grab drive. Taking down their shields.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Please respond. Killing spacers is good for the soul. I think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives. Any
No
way we can
problem.
repay you?
Well, salvage rights.
Salvage rights are yours.
Thank
I
you.
can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
You too. Salvage rights. It's just that my hull, cargo hull, is full. Pretty sure it's really, really full.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
For 16, can I grab some of the stuff now? This will bring us something. They are both so it is that one. New data. Huh. Travel. While we are getting closer there, we will dump something in there. That was it, I think.
Docking cycle complete.
And let's get up.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. That was full. No. No, I don't want to put stuff in the but put something in this. Not much. And the safe. Cooler. That's all the hiding areas.
I'll head to my crew position.
Captain, hello.
Hello.
I am satisfied to see that you survived your mission.
So this is the Star Yard Walter can't stop talking about. I can certainly see why. It's a monumental operation.
Options for you. Stroud Eklund may be new, but it has allowed us to learn from the others. Let me see your manifest. We'll unload that from your ship right now.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again. How can I help? I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
Just a few minutes. I need to get back in the ship, grab the aluminum, and put it in the cargo hold so that you can grab it. Cool. And this one. And then we put in resources. All. Now we can actually put some more in. Pure. Not to be, but what am I wearing? Nothing. 2010. Energy weapons. Physical. Thermal and corrosive. Thermal and airborne. Synth leatherwear. No. Streetwear. $15.10. But it is energy weapons. Well, that doesn't matter. We go with that one. Helmets. These are expensive. And Misk. No. Coffee mugs. Dumbbells. I'm carrying around dumbbells. Levitating desk. Markers. Ugh. Notepads. Notebooks. Cigs. Pens. Solomon mat. Steel bottle. Succulents. Tablet. Grimace. Wire spool. Oh. No
Yeah,
aluminum
what is it?
on you, right?
Have something for me?
Oh.
Until later.
Vasco,
How
do
can
you
I
have
be of
aluminum?
service? How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, I forgot to check you before. Aluminum.
I will see you at a later time.
Yes, you will. So she doesn't have, and he's clear.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, it's always a...
What do you need, boss?
I need aluminum. You don't have. Where is...
All right, bye for now.
She's not here. But resources, aluminum. Hello, move.
Greetings,
Wow.
Captain.
Nice to see you again. How can I
Yes,
help?
Aluminum.
Let me see your manifest. We'll unload that from your ship right now.
3,383 left. Ah. Well, it is getting better. We are closing in on halfway.
Just give the word and we'll get underway.
Now, where to?
Just here for a chat?
Wait. Crew. Heller is outpost engineering. Wait, and geology. So yeah, put him there. Unassigned. She's also. Can I have her there too? Those two are different outpost thingies, but there. guess you would go there when next time we are on that planet or moon. Undock. Now where to?
And we're loose.
Yes. Huh. Hostage. Where's that? No, I don't think so. Huh. I can jump straight there, actually. I've been there. Why can't I go tighter on it? Huh. How about if we save before we do anything? And yes, I keep those two, but I don't know why. These are fraction, stolen hope tech that was used by the first master. Pleasure. Yeah, I don't want to go to Neon. That is back at Atlantis. Back to the grind. So no, May. Ugh, that's Neon. That is one of those. Power from Beyond. Red Tape Blues is actually an old one in the Sol system. Mars Star Station. Titan. Well, why not? Why not? Showing map. Demius. Yep. Get those done.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
hate this outfit, but it is used. It is sort of nice. Inventory, weapons. I carry just the weapons I need. This is pack apparel. No, 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 no. I shouldn't do that. Blue collar, grab. Where did I have? Ranger deputy. Remember to take that. Use that. Misc. These are not anything I wanna throw in. How about notes? Sort by weight. Lies of the Stars, Solomon's Calculations is a quest thing. Aid? Oh. Sandwich amps. Biotics. Battle stim is used for things. Celery. Oh, no. I don't carry much now.
Captain on deck.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Give me a survey data.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind, the United Colonies was born. Intrepid explorers and valiant colonists used Deimos starships to venture into space.
I wish Deimos was
Sales. Delivery opportunity. Building top-notch military vessels require an abundance of valuable resources scattered across the south. Cold coffee. Ah, sorry. Demios is searching for motivated entrepreneurs to provide us with the goods we need. With the goods we need to get the job done. Do you have what it takes to work with Demios? Contact us, sales Sandra Fulton. Okay. Delivery resource listing. Aluminum, argon, chlorine, copper. Oh, yes. Existed. Seeking a highly motivated individual to assist the executive in charge of mining operation and day-to-day responsibilities. Prior executive assistant experience preferred, but not necessary. Must be willing to relocate to Sidonia. Internship is unpaid with option for permanent role at end of contract. Internship is unpaid. Duty and responsibilities. Providing us administrative assistance, which may include drafting and editing communications on the executive's behalf and keeping memos, managing the executive's daily calendar, organizing meetings and appointments, performing minor accounting. Requires skills, strong interpersonal skills, written and verbal communication skills, time management and organizational skills, ability to proactively solve problems, make decisions in the interest of the executive, ability to multitask. Okay, apply. How many years of experience do you have in it? 1 to 4 maybe? I mean secondary maybe? That one? Will now be asked a serious trick question. Whiskey neat. 43mm shot of whiskey served in glass at room temp. No. No water. Neat is clean whiskey. But sipping a glass at room temp. Vic arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive who is unexpectedly running late. What should you do? Offer drinks, apologize, assure the expert turns in. Malfunction prevents the executive structure from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon. What course of action do you take? Oof. Contact the client, cancel meeting? No. Use the camera client and meeting shorter. While handling an executive's email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information. What should you do? Ignore the email. No. Confront the exec. Ask the executive how they want it handled, then never speak of it again. Contacts you and asks you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. They are drunk. What do you do? Go and do. Go and do whatever they want, even if it would damage their character. Please be aware that all answers are final. Yeah. Return to main secret trap.
Exclusively.
Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
Welcome to Deimos, the United Colonies and Deimos Starfield, a historic
Where
partnership
is
bringing a
the... Let's take loads, come on. Power for the audition mob power. Double no dice. Red tape loads, hard on Mars. Back. On activities, go to Elios. Yannick. Distress call. Talk to Boreal US. Talk to Clover. Location.
and brighter future.
Wait, where was the
Damn 'em.
delivery? Sandra Fullerton.
Ships are responsible for countless victories. They're a true piece of history.
Sandra Fullerton. Where can she be?
This is the heart of the UC.
You're not Sandra.
No other ship can hold a candle to a Deimos. It's not even close.
If you want to survive out there, you've come to the right place.
You should be honored to step foot in here.
Yes.
That feeling of sitting in the cockpit of a longsword, there's nothing like it.
Not down there. Customer.
These are Hammond.
Sandra.
Ah, it's nice to see someone not in uniform. They can be so touchy, you know. Always eager to point out the slightest problem. Oh, please tell me you aren't secretly some high-ranking general, are you?
No. I'm a civilian.
What a relief. I assume you're here for a ship.
Nope.
Either that or you are really, really lost. Mr. Henderson handles sales, but if you want to know anything about our ships, I'm your gal.
Okay. Don't take this the wrong way, but you're a lot more energetic than the others around here.
Oh yeah? Well, I take that as a compliment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It can be pretty hard working with these no-nonsense military types. Oops. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say things like that, at least not so loudly. I've already been written up twice this week. I can only take so many lectures. Man, I could really use a drink.
Yeah, it doesn't have the best booze.
Well, we don't have much of it at all. We have to keep up appearances. What I could really use is Jake's Stout, from Jake's Bar in New Atlantis, of course. Or the Well, to be more specific. I used to love that place when I lived there. I mean, Jake isn't friendly, but he can make a pretty good drink. Say, you're the traveling type, right? Would you mind grabbing me one of Jake's Stouts?
I'll get you one, no trouble.
Awesome!
But
Thank you
we'll
so much. I eagerly await your return.
Well, I'm interested in any delivery jobs you might have.
So what we need is aluminum.
Of course you do.
We need a medium shipment. 2,000 units of it.
I'll get it.
Excellent. This invoice has the details.
Just...
Oh, yeah. Bye.
No! No. Damn it. I can't have two at the same time, apparently. So. Since I have a contract for 3,000 more, we will stick with that. That will give more money. Give me more cash. Please tell me. No. No. That's 10 minutes ago. That's when we landed, I guess. Or is it at the other one? No, we landed.
Hello.
Hello.
When humanity finally left the cradle of
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Dave.
Executive assistant. Secondary. Serving in grass. Opening of a end up ship. As the never speak again. Submit. I know I changed the last one.
Most build some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
When the UC defended itself from the Crimson Fleet, House of Arun, and the Free Star.
Let's head down the river. I forgot to get that.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Oh, never mind. Trouble there.
entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete.
Thank you.
You're cleared to land.
Sidonia. No one is entirely sure where the alien creature's nickname the term of originated, but its species has spread throughout the Citadel system, leaving that in its wake. Let's get in here.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city.
Why am I going to Trevor? I did the application. Why? I've applied. No one able to and tell me how to ensure I pick. Oh.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't wait. Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Oh, I swear, the next gobshite miner who walks in here fancying me for lack of better options is gonna need enhanced to put their face back together. Let me guess. You're here because you were working a cutter, accidentally nipped your thumb off, and you need me to reattach it again?
No. Nothing like that, but I do need your medical services.
Well, that's a relief. You'd be surprised how often it happens. Sorry. I tend to think the worst, since the overwhelming majority of my patients come here to treat entirely preventable accidents. I know it's my job to help people, and I love doing it, but I do wish they'd be a little more careful down in the mines. I'm Dr. Flynn. What can I do for you today?
Well, Doc, I could use some help.
Okay, one moment while I look you over. And you walked in here like this? Yikes! Don't wait so long next time. Okay, I'll get you patched up quicker than you can say Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Well then, off you go. Good as new.
Thank you. You seem annoyed about something. Are you okay?
Bollocks! Is that how I come off now? Ah, work's getting to me, I suppose. It's just... You see, no one on this bloody planet seems to follow basic safety precautions. It's always, Dr. Flynn, reattach me arm, or help me with this frostbite. Well, maybe if you took the time to properly dress yourself for the outside, you wouldn't be losing your fingers, you idiot. Sorry for the rant, just for a change, I'd rather be treating the common cold, and not some horrific yet entirely preventable accident.
Why don't you open a practice elsewhere?
You know, I've been saying that going on 10 years now.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd take me own advice. Open up my own practice on a nice, safe world. Maybe settle down with someone. I'd be much happier, for sure. But the truth is, the pay is exceptional here, and all these careless idiots keep me busy. Maybe it's enough to stay with it and retire early instead.
Okay. Why do you think there's...
I've often wondered why myself. I've got some theories. From what I hear, the equipment's supposedly not in the best shape, so that's part of it.
Okay.
But I also happen to know the miners can get very competitive, since their bonuses are determined by how well they exceed their quotas. So that leads to a bunch of meatheads going out of their way to avoid following safety precautions, and taking shortcuts to squeeze out a little extra job performance. It's bollocks, that's what it is.
Okay.
Stay healthy.
I will.
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper levels to the Sidonian Authority of New York.
It's passing through or here to stay?
Well, we need to go down here to Paris.
Trust me, this is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
I filled out the application.
Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level.
Okay.
If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Yeah, sounds easy enough. I'm not comfortable with it, but I'll do it if it helps the miners. How can I gain access to the computer?
I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity.
Okay. Isn't going to think it's all the applications were deleted?
Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look, see yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot.
Not comfortable, but if it
I know
helps
it might
miners-
feel shady, but think of it more like uncorking an unnecessary bottleneck. It's gonna help us all. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Graffiti and other street art is not tolerated per Sidonia City Ordinance 5.82. Failure to comply with this ordinance will result in fines not exceeding 5,000 credits or 100 hours community service.
Wait, what time is it? 11.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
The governor is in currently.
Where?
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Okay.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me.
Let's follow the things. Announcements. Reminder. Press inquiries. Nothing fun. Okay. That's hot. I mean, it's a while before it's 5 o'clock.
This is definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an outpost.
No, you're right. Speaking of trait, I need a treat. Meters. Almost there. Physical feature. There we go. Meteor shower impact site. Time is 1 o'clock. So we need one more. It's natural. That's also natural. It is too far away. Let's go for that one.
Keep scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby.
I'm sure something too. Just the right one. It's a settlement. Yes. Two scans. Now we'll go for the rock pile. There. Punch boots. And also something this. There. Chlorine. And well, let's hop back to Sidonia. United Colony city of Londinian was overrun by sudden thermal. Time 12:32. Huh. 12:32. Mars is completely scanned. Scan. Come on, where am I? Unknown. The music scan. It's this one. Well, land on it. Or go there and scan it. There. Time is. Huh. Mercury scanned. Venus. Set course. Travel. Water, lead, nickel, cobalt. Dysprosium.
Gear looks green, ready to land.
Another dead rock. Well, at least we can scour the place for materials.
Yes, material. And one place. 400 meters, that's super. Okay. That's alright. That's something to do. I need what? What am I missing? Lead, cobalt, and this. Cobalt and this. Give me anything.
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
What's warm? Also looks man-made. Come on. There it is. File. Now, time here is 1. But I'm missing a couple of resources. Let's see that over here. Cobalt. Now we just need this. There. So something blue. I saw something blue. There. Venus is done. Go back to Sidonia before it's late. Hopefully the girls are not here. 2 more hours. Venus is done. Mercury is done. Mars is done. Deimos and Phobos is done. That's 1, 2, 3. Earth is done. Moon. Luna is not done. Luna's not done. And Lapidus is not done either. Iapetus. Yes. Like that. Starborn. No. They're not shooting at anyone.
Embrace eternity!
They're still not shooting. Hey, that's cheating. You're cute. scan. Frozen Hills. Heavy ships need larger grab drives to jump further.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Oh, this world's seen better days. I wonder if it's always looked like this.
Oregon. Where else is blue? Here's blue. Water. Now blue. Carbon thingy. Now we need benzene. There. Surveyed. Sidonia. That only took half an hour. Shooting down those and scanning took half an hour local time. Yikes. Why am I doing that? I could do... Okay. Back. Okay. Earth is completely surveyed. Jupiter is not. So this time go for Jupiter. Working our way out of the star. Jupiter, come on. There it is. Sweet. Scan. Survey data added. And actually certification. Now you can detect exotic inorganic resources and moons and gain better combat info on ships in space. There we go. Now this is surveyed. Oh no, come on. Eel. Moon of Jupiter. Iron and helium. Going faster than ever. That's not a theorem.
Touching down.
See what we can find around here.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
And you. There we go.
Likely, this facility was constructed within the crater to protect it from the elements. Or prying eyes.
Pirates. Well, it takes too long to clear them. But...
Hope you're ready to die.
Oh, Sarah, don't...
Score another point for our side.
No need to run down there. We found the place, so that's... Ship landing site. That looks strange. Steal it anyway. But I figure I can maybe see some things? Learn? Sarah wants to learn more about music. And I need to pass the time. Big. It is very big. Wait, save. So that if it takes off and when I'm up on it, inaccessible. Well, Sarah, this is as close as you can get, apparently. You can't talk to him. So I guess we head back and see if the time on Sidonia has moved anything at all. Yes, yes, yes. We will take the thing will end the shift in 15 minutes. I no need to run. Oh well. There's no hurry. Oh. Reload.
Cydonia.
5 minutes.
Let's keep it that way.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that.
Come on. It takes place. Wait until the evening for the HR staff to leave the office, then sneak in. Come on, leave the office, please. We're working overtime now.
I've warmed up to Mars since I came here. Deimos Star Yards may be the first major ship manufacturer, but that doesn't mean we haven't kept up with the times. Bye then.
Bye. Did I steal something? Survey data. Survey data. Could have been that. Being a survey data. Huh. Wait. There. Don't like running around.
Many people think psychology
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
It's invented in the first place.
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please
At least I've got
exercise
more than
caution
enough
near
work to
balcony
complete
edges.
before I can go home. Go me. Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you.
Come on, you're working overtime, girl. The rest is already gone.
Another long day.
Job applications. No, oh, they're open. Please search job you. Delete. 5 to 9. Applications 1 to 5 years. Other applications around no experience. Well, over 10 years, Nila. There. Messages. Mining. No, this isn't the right place to bring this up, but I can't seem to get the response for Peter. Tools are falling apart and winning. Can you pick him, maybe? Throw water paper at him and get him something. You're crying out loud, I know it. That's Trevor's company. Due to new regulation, all new ships from January will require coolant pumps graded E or above. You should be compliant of last year, but please triple check all coolant pumps purchases and installations. We can continue to bring our products as all students. Search where to find good whiskey. He's at it again. Peter seems to think the message program is some sort of search function again. At least he's using the computer, I guess. Okay. Let's go talk to Trevor.
To have a sense of humor, or else work and everything.
Don't worry,
else is dull.
we're gonna make sure you get that job. And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Thank you. Don't you feel bad about the other?
Not really, and neither should you. Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again.
Okay. What happens if they figure out?
They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much. I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there.
Okay. Ready for next step?
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Okay. Red tape whenever.
Do you work for me?
Yes.
It's hard to keep track these days. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
I'm here now, ready to work.
Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, when they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Let's. Sure, just point me at you to your messages. Fine, whatever.
Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that.
Okay.
I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it.
Okay.
Now, run off and get it for me.
Sure. What's in the shipment?
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know.
Yeah. What happened to your last?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up.
Okay.
I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Okay. What do we do here exactly?
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... All right, new assistant. I keep forgetting. Have a good one.
Yes.
The Office of Governor Hurst would like to remind all Sidonia citizens to do their part to keep Sidonia clean.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them.
Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
Actually, there's something important I need for you.
Something important, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, lay it out for me.
I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me.
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type.
No, I'm not.
I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
Looking for Mr. Brennan's personal shipment. He said you might know what happened to it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Crap was stolen. Why is it important to destroy the ship?
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed.
Yeah?
Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
Ah, okay. Deal. I do this for you and you get me that shipment.
Then we have an agreement.
Yeah.
I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
No worries.
I, trust you to honor our agreement.
Yes. Is there any workaround for someone like me? How do you know your ship was stolen by the Crimson?
Look, I got a ransom note. It was analyzed, and Crimson Fleet is the best bet. Everything fits their profile. I'm not gonna sit here and instruct you on the intricacies of piracy in the settled systems. I just need you to trust me and do the job I asked of you.
I will. Just... any work around here for someone like me?
Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But Sidonia is a beacon of industry. There's plenty of work to go around. If you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help.
Okay.
Sorry, we have to cut this conversation short.
Deimos Star Yard acknowledges the efforts of its
Sidonia's nuts.
Make our city a happy and productive place to work. Thank you for your daily contribution to our prosperity.
Heading out for the ship. Oh. Hungry. I know that's a little bit of a shortcut.
Alright, let's get this straight into space.
Yes, but before we do that, I'm actually gonna sit and take a break. Can I? Good if I... yes. I will be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I am back. So let's take off.
Lifting off now.
Orbital insertion completed.
Hey friend, don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help here. It is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Okay. Sorry, I've got strict orders to destroy you.
Well, shit, hold on. Maybe we can make a deal. We've got something you might find interesting. And if that doesn't do it, we've got creds. All you have to do is come aboard.
That was it.
Yes. Come aboard. Just don't try anything stupid. I'm sure you know how that will go.
Mm-hmm. I know, I'm supposed to blow it up.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Okay, that's far enough. Now you know I'm not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got 2 choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you.
So short. Oh, come on, can't you give me time to think about this?
I did. Your time's up. Thanks for the ship. We'll be sure to set your corpse adrift towards somewhere nice. I'm blasting you into pieces!
Anyone on this side? Message from first. Search for more clues. See? I mean, if I'm gonna blow this out of the sun, something fell down there. You're mine. Come on. Get up there. Oh. Nothing else. New items. Imagine that you take care of the ship and anyone on board. I don't care how you do it. I just want to be rid of this problem before someone catches on. If someone finds out that I'm having an affair and that the woman involved ran off with my government-issued ship, I'm sure you'd understand that it would be very bad for me. I'd like to get ahead of that and just chalk it off to simple theft and destruction. I repeat, the ship must be destroyed, or we shall consider terms of your payment null and void. Was that the one? Oh. Okay.
Well, I suppose we're not going to need it anymore.
This is going to end badly for you.
You've got nothing! Nothing! Oh, come on. Quit playing games.
I don't think there's much left.
Go, go, run!
Bring it on.
Forget this!
to lift off when you are, Captain.
Separation complete.
Steal the ship and then meet the defeated pirate.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level, try to
A terrible attack into Atlantis. I sure hope nothing like that ever happens here. Well, well, look what the Martian winds blew in.
That tracker agent was looking around for help with something. Told her I couldn't do it, but maybe someone else can.
I sure hope it's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together.
So am I. I'm back. Now let's talk about your end of the day.
Did you, take care of my little problem?
Yeah, I just destroyed the ship, whatever it is, your secret account. Your note to the pirate seems like that seems like it'd be real bad for you to people knew. Well,
The fact that we helped this imbecile worm his way out of the situation makes me sick.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding?
what? fleet anyway. Why not hire a private force?
Come on, don't make me have to explain it to you. Private security leaves a paper trail. Obviously, that's not a good look, so I had to go where that's not a concern. Hence the pirates, hence you. Got it? Now, about that note.
Take the note and I'll take.
You know, you're supposed to destroy the ship, not board it. And even though I don't take kindly to blackmail, you're making the right move by agreeing to keep this matter under wraps. The way I figure, no one will believe you without proof anyway now. So this exchange, we'll see to it the real story stays between us. Now take Brennan's package and your compensation and get out of my damn sight.
He got angry. Well, packet edge medicine for hers removed.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Yes. Here we go. Yeah, I have to do some real trading stuff with hers to get it. Also, you owe taxes.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for getting this for me. Now, could you be a pal and get to my computer messages?
Yeah.
Oh, they've been piling up while you were gone, and I need you to respond to them for me. Here's my password. Just make sure your replies sound like they're coming from me. I have a reputation to maintain. Have a good one.
Meeting request. Before the meeting, you to discuss a potential. I know opportunities to be by Martian ore don't come up very often, so I want you to know I'm willing to make a very generous offer. But let's discuss in person, shall we? My schedule is Starfield, so tell me what works for you. Okay. Psychobound. Peter, your psychological evaluation turned up some interesting stuff. I think it would be good for you to come speak with me sometime so I can make sure you understood the questions properly and we can provide some clarity on your answers. For instance, I think you may have completely misunderstood question number 6. I'm not even sure that person works on Mars, let alone for this company. Let's chat a bit and try to resolve this so I can submit a proper evaluation. Thanks, Julie. I'm pretty sure he completely. Mr. Brenning, I'm writing to you to let you know that you have an outstanding tax balance. As a consequence, we've held up a shipment for you in hopes. Well. Hello, loser. Since I know that you don't even check your work computer about your work processes, I realized I can say anything I want here and you never know. Lang. Boogity boogity boo. See, I can just say nonsense if I want and it doesn't matter. But here's some real truth for you. You got a bold problem. You're lazy and incompetent. You're an entitled trust fund kid who lucked into your position because of who you know, but not even that. It's because of your daddy knows. If they can't fire you because it'd be bad for company for some reason. What a joke! You never even learned my name. I was your assistant for 3 damn years. It's Tim. It's not even hard to say. It's 3 letters. Working for you made me so mad. Glad I quit. I bet you didn't even notice. No, he did not. Anymore? No. Back. Wait. Replacing mining equipment. How current I upgraded robots? What else? No, some of us, self-included, have been working hard here for almost 15 years. We're still stuck with the standard 10 days off per calendar year. Now, I'm grateful for the employment, but I've heard from some buddies back home that they get 15 days once they hit 10 years of service. Any chance we can decide? I vote. Let's approve it. Drink selection. I just want the company to offer some different drinks options for a break period. Thanks. Okay. Request approved. Messages? I've gotten word from the executive. They haven't been replying to your messages in a timely manner. I'm writing this request in hopes that you or your assistant, when we hire one, might see it here and get on that. I hope.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go. I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
I managed to move here for
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem.
Of course there is.
One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
Okay. What do you think happened?
I don't know. Maybe he got hit by pirates. Maybe he's out of fuel, drifting. Maybe he just stopped for chunks. Anyway, something's up, and it doesn't seem good.
Okay.
Since you've proven yourself so skilled in so many ways, I was hoping to call on you for it. So, you in?
Yeah. I did let him go.
Hank's been a difficult employee, to be honest.
Okay.
More interested in showing off than doing good work. He's aggressive. He starts shit with the other employees. He's often late for work and so on. So this came up and I figured maybe he's trying to turn things around. Even though I was reluctant, I wanted to give him a chance. Now I'm questioning if it was a good idea.
No.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia's ship services over at the starport first.
Okay.
They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
Nova Galactic, all the way. When it comes to ship design, you can't beat the original.
I think it depends on the module. An original is just another word for old.
How's it going? Can I help you?
Yeah.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's what we do here.
Let's see if I have anything I remember. 12 gauge. 1525. Crow. 75. White out. Graceless. Do I need? So no. I need 12 gauge. Don't have that. Oh. Now, so weapons. Bashing. Super damage. Did I? Mag pulse. That was actually not bad. But this one we can sell. And Kodomo. Oh, sell from Razor. Compared to current, we will sell that one. And we will set that one and that one. Ah. Jumpsuit. Packs. Misk. Desk assistant. Earth baseball. Antique earth basketball. Hockey sticks. Soccer ball. Piggy bank. Coffee mug. Teacher frame. Paper tray. Dumbbells. Folders. Levitating desk planet. Markers. Newton's cradle. Notepads. Notebook. Cigarettes. Smokes. Pens. Pencil holder. Personal groomer. Desk fan. Steel bottles. Flour. Tablet. Thermos. Wire spools. Okay. What else? Repulsion. Well, physical goes down. Well, so does thermal and radiation. So, it is better though. So, well, maybe not better, but what do I have in Misk? Deck of cards. Double bone horn. I want that at my place. Hand tag, snow globe, compass, sealed container. I still have cash. Magpulse was actually pretty okay. Not that I have any rounds for it though. 6 5s.
See you around.
That should get rid of some of the junk we have. And now I should clear my aid.
Oh, I...
So, but maybe we can make some things. I mean, drinks.
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with?
Fix my ship?
Okay, sure. We'll take care of it.
Looking for information on Hank Ferraro. Was told he passed through here.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways.
Okay. Do you have any other information?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left.
Okay.
Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it.
Why would he avoid landing at
I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know. You're gonna have to ask them yourself, if you manage to track him down, that is.
Thanks, I'm going to go back to Trevor with this information and get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
Back to Trevor. Oh, back and forth.
Crime's at an all-time low around
I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
Ship service said that Hank returned but didn't land at the port.
That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure.
Okay.
Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this.
What would Hank do with all that equipment?
Dunno. Hank's kind of a weird guy. He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little sketchy. Always figured he'd be done after one contract. Guy like Hank, maybe he's just looking to sell it on the black market and earn an extra paycheck. Can't say for sure.
Why haven't you fired his ass? Want me to rough? No, what should I do with him if he guilty of stealing on the equipment? I'll try to find him and the missing equipment.
Well, see if you can get him to admit it first. And if he does, See if you can get it back from him. If he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Sidonia Security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see if you can at least get that out of him first.
Okay, I'll try and find them. And the missing.
Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later.
Okay.
We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us.
You mean
Good luck.
Got the work cut out. There. Wait, this was too far.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need
Pardon.
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. So much better than paying those ridiculous import prices.
Yes? You wouldn't last a week in the mines.
Ever heard about this harder mossing Layla been talking about?
What? No. She's never told me about it.
Okay.
Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about that they're just keeping from me? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars harp or whatever it is anyway.
What do you think of mining work?
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though.
So what's your story?
My story?
Mm-hmm.
My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing! But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
Okay. Got some questions for you, Hank, about the new equipment.
Questions, huh?
Uh-huh.
Let me buy you a beer first.
Sure, but then we need to talk.
Here you go. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor.
Uh-huh.
What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
Just trying to help Trevor. Trevor, you went to get the equipment, but didn't return.
You're right. I didn't want to bring it back, so I took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit.
That's a terrible. And now that you tell me, how could you do that to your coworker?
How could I? You do it too if your coworkers never took you seriously. I'm always showing them how much better I am than them, and all they do is laugh and talk behind my back. They think I don't hear them, but I do. They say I'm a show-off, that I'm not good at what I do. So screw them. This whole planet sucks. Everyone here is a friggin' loser.
Isn't there a better way to get out of your contract than this?
No. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? Who cares? It's my plan, and I'm already doing it.
That's a terrible plan, and now that you tell me, they'll arrest you. I need to find it. Tell you what, you give me the equipment and no one ever needs to know.
Well, shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this be all for nothing. Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and then we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone.
Okay. Promise I won't turn you in. I just want the equipment back.
Sure, fine. I get it. Just, follow me. We're going outside.
If it's any consolation, I don't trust this man either. I'll keep an eye on him.
I'm pretty sure he's correct.
Howdy.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years, and I wrote the damn time off policy.
I
While
could
I
never
may
leave these
technically
people
work in
behind.
HR,
Their
Tia's
continued
really the one to
success
see
is
what
my
I'm working
life's
for.
work.
Dark. Do need a flashlight.
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan. You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal, maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? Was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
Yes. Just wonder where it happened. Ship. Why did you land all the way out here?
Almost there, all right? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back, eh? I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead?
Yes. I see it.
Don't rush the scan. Wouldn't want to overlook anything valuable.
Come on.
All right. That's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
Try to talk him down. We don't have to do this, Hank. We can talk this through.
No. We got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
I know you're angry and scared, Hank. Let's talk this through. I can help you.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be this way. I felt like I got no other choice. You know?
That one will. Killing me won't save you. Other people suspect you're up to something.
Do they? Oh. Maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing.
And if you kill me, your plan won't work the way you think it will. I don't need 3.
Wait. You're saying everyone won't get laid off? Damn it. You're right. What the hell am I doing? This is freaking stupid, even for me. This whole idea, I barely thought it through. I just acted because it seemed like my only shot. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I'm in too deep and I don't know what to do. I know I don't deserve it, but will you help me? Please?
Yes. Why do you even get a ship? How do I know I can trust you anymore?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. I can start by giving you my gun to prove I won't try to kill you. That's about all I can really do. For real, you made me see what I'm doing is wrong.
I don't need more guns. Where do you even get it?
What? Just because I'm a minor, I can't have nice things? It was my old man's. He gave it to me when he got his new one. It's older and it's got some issues, but I've been trying to fix it up in my spare time. This was my first big test run of it.
Let's say Parafather at Mars and tried to steal the goods, but you fended them off. Turn yourself in and promise to tell them to go easy on you.
I don't like it, but you might be onto something. If I come clean, maybe it'll go easy on me, especially if you tell them what happened here. Fine, I'll do it. It's the right thing to do. And hey, at least they'll probably void my contract. Gotta look on the bright side, I guess.
That was a smart decision. We couldn't simply let him walk away from that situation.
How long do you think they'll, keep me for? What, am I too much for you?
I just want to check that I can't go into it. White watchdog. It's a watchdog. Okay. Okay, let's run back. I'm turning some make sure he follows through. Come on. Come on, Hank. Spent a lot of time running around on this mission. Have I done any other mission today? I don't remember. Well, I did hand in some aluminum. But I think that's it, actually. And that isn't much.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
Come on, Hank.
So much death and destruction after the New Atlantis terramorph attack. You can be sure we won't let that happen here. Sidonia is prepared.
Yeah,
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. Usually means someone's up to something. We just haven't found out what yet.
Hank here is turning himself in for the theft of mining equipment.
It's true. I stole the brand new mining equipment that my boss ordered for us. But now that I've had some sense talked into me, I realize how shitty that is. I know it was a dick move, and I'll serve whatever sentence you've got for me.
You can confirm this?
Yes, sir. It admit that the crime and gave back the supplies. No harm done.
Again, I'm real sorry, but I'll do the time and make things right.
It's rare that we get a criminal turning himself in like this. And the fact that there's no real damage to speak of is going to help his case. I'm sure those will both be points in his favor. Good work, and thanks. All right, let's get you booked and locked up. You've already done enough to mess things up for yourself. Don't make it any harder.
Yeah, I know.
I need to borrow your ship this weekend. Is that okay?
So, down.
You're on your own.
What happened? Did I land on someone? Oh, maybe I did. Ugh. Let's do it again. Security. Hello,
Careful
dude.
near the railings on the upper levels.
If you see
It's a
any
long
trouble,
way down.
let us know. Stay out of trouble.
Yes. just because he wasn't close enough.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. And make sure to get yourself help. Keep on the straight and narrow. There won't be.
It's true. But now that I know it was a dick.
You can confirm this?
Yes, sir. Admit it and get back.
Again, I'm...
It's rare that we get a... I'm sure those will both be...
Thank you.
Alright, let's get you booked and locked up. You've already done enough to mess things up for yourself. Don't make it any harder.
Now, save. And maybe not jump down the stairs and land.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't mean I have fun. And this one I can jump. So that's the one I landed on.
Any luck? I'm looking
Yes,
forward
sir.
to hearing all about this.
Well, I found out what happened with Hank and the equipment.
Yeah, I heard. Booth left me a message saying that Hank stole the goods, but then he had a change of heart and turned himself in.
Yeah.
Crazy. I knew Hank was problematic, but I never suspected he'd do something like this. At least he had the good sense to come clean about it before any damage was done. I'll take it from here and get the equipment sorted out. Here's the credits I promised.
Thank you.
I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you got us before, and then some. We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Ooh, 6,000. Balance pack and a cap and 50 iron. Spacesuit.
A reminder that particle detonations can occur beyond
Should have known Hank was going to be trouble.
20 hours of
I hope jail
0600
teaches him a
and
lesson.
1800 local time.
Inventory. New items. That wasn't it. That is less. Space helmet. That one is way less. Spacesuit is way less. Nothing better. 50 ore. I like 50 iron ore, but
Something you need?
yeah.
If you have any
maybe
gear...
take some of the iron I just got. There. 137.
Bye.
Oh. No. Don't land on anyone. Why am I all the way up here?
The Lex condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Hey, take your time. And ask me if
Make a trade.
sounds like a plan.
I not want to buy. You have 10,000 left. I want to sell spacesuits. This one. Come on. Packs. That is way worse than one I have. And a helmet. Also way worse. What else does he have? I had 9,000 left in cash. Can sell the cap. Misk is nothing I can sell or wanna sell. Weapons the mag pulse. It's kind of good. If I can get around 6 5s. 6 5s. Misc. Restart deputy bag. Notes. Any books? No. Oliver Twist. Learned Astronomer. Light of the Stars. And no.
Yo, stay good out there.
I will. I'll try. I know it's 22. Well, we need the iron.
Ever been to Aquila?
Yes.
Those security uniforms are way.
Running around for 3 hours just completing one mission. All ganja. I was thinking about that option, but I'm too nice. Can I hop up here? Thank you. Now if we get inside.
You, Captain.
Now where's that little box? That's empty, and this one is empty, and this one is empty. Yes.
Liftoff looks good. All systems go. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. How much more do I need to scan for? 30. Exotic inorganic and unique inorganic. But we need to scan 30. Yikes. New data? Venus is surveyed. Earth and... But Luna isn't. Let's land on the moon. Do some scanning and try and scan these planets.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Get out. Let's see if I can dump some things in. Try and dump the iron. frames. No, not put it in. Dump it. Here we go. Well, should be enough.
Hope you've calibrated that thing.
That's a settlement. Head there. Maybe they have someone I can stock up at. Need ammo. It is so hard to find ammo. Feels like I'm running around with 50 guns just because I don't have ammo. So I have to switch guns all the time. I know it makes it more challenging, but for a pack rat, it's hell. Come on. Nothing blue. Nothing blue at all. That's annoying. There's a 3,383 aluminum. Well, I don't have 3,383. Oh, wait. There's nothing good, right? Nothing good. Secluded. Bounty hunter.
Hey, stranger. Got some work for you if you're interested.
Sure.
I have a kill contract for an ecliptic mercenary leader that went rogue. They're not far from here. Help me put them down, and half the bounty is yours. You in?
Count me in.
Great. Meet me at these coordinates. We'll strike once we're in position.
Mission active? How far away is that? Well, since we need to find killer Anyway, you do not drink coffee here. Come on. Any helium. Please. Why is this so difficult? Oh. Come on. 800 meters. Remember to jump so that I can resaturate my oxygen. Not get so windy. Iron everywhere, but no helium. Guess we have to take off and land somewhere else. Well. Huh. Now, come on. And then we're crossing or just up and over this hill. Which means maybe we can see some helium from the top. No, nothing that direction. And not. H. Well, if it doesn't attack,
What was that? You can't hide from me!
danger.
Scratch one over here! I'm going to end you!
Where are they? Yes! Oh. One this way.
Come on!
Where? I don't see it. It's supposed to be straight ahead. Maybe there you are.
This one's down. Let's do this.
Okay. That means you're left.
Take out the last just getting warmed up.
One more.
Open fire!
I'm guessing it's...
Severe lacerations. Oh.
Find anything useful?
No.
Lock and load. Keep your head down.
Okay. I hope we still can do this, even though I killed all of them already. Off you go, girl. Minor.
Let's keep moving.
Yes. Where to go? Take this? Where did you go? Ah, she's at the door. And I guess I need to open it. Where's the terminal? Where is the
Watch your back.
terminal for opening the door? Oh, I have to go. Come back. Get into the mining complex. Now where I'm following. Come magazine. Prominent with whole with weaponry. Fake.
Watch your back.
Oh, I will. This one works in both. Do we have anything that works just out here? There. That one works both, but I don't want that. I want this. These two. And then... Nope. Anything else fun? No? Oh, no. Alright. Good. Going back. Thank you. I know one shouldn't pick a thing there.
Keep your head down.
Yeah, but where are we going? Ammo. Don't mind if I do. Anti-bounty on a pirate plunder. But why is she staying upside? Well, that's okay.
Time to finish this.
Yes, you do. There.
Have anything valuable?
Not really. Pretty sure that the bounty hunter is still upstairs, so why do I hear shooting down here?
Attack down.
Nice work back there. Here, take this. You've earned it.
Thank you.
I'll stick around to deal with the paperwork. Take care of yourself out there.
You do the paperwork. I'll take the ammo. Oh no, mine. No. I don't want any more mines.
And this. For distraction.
More ecliptics upstairs. Really? Two more. I really need to put this trauma pack. There. And use one more. Yeah, so you keep them down. I'll go up here and see if this one had anything fun.
Ah, next time. Perhaps we should investigate that control center on the far side of the bridge.
Yes, but first I wanna... Where did he land? Maybe some lights won't go amiss. Oh, there he is. I ran right.
I don't stock up on junk.
No? Not junk. On the far side of the... Not that gravity here. I can't jump like that. Like I want. This wasn't the bridge she was talking about? Oh. Frag mines. We can keep. Jesus, shotgun shells. 939s. Sniper rifle. Edit. Analytic. Zero wire and things. This one works here. And then I'm missing 2. Does that work? Yes. This one works. 1, 2. And then I'm missing those 2. So, how about this? How about this?
Hold. I got something. Push forward. Neutralize the target.
Medpack.
You picked the wrong hit.
This is it.
It's that based on a Star Roma pack. That's an expensive one, right? Value 900? No. A comm relay? No. This way.
What's that? Cover me.
Here we go. Oh yeah, there's one more. Not anymore. Credits. Gwendolyn. Well, I used 7/7, so. Unlock? I know. I don't really need to unlock everything. This. How about this one there? So these 2 goes in there. And this goes here. And here. Trauma pack. Squam. Other combat and addictive and rumored to have been developed aggressively. I'm not gonna use it, but maybe I can sell it. Trauma and penicillin. Penicillin. Sorry. Medpack. Cryptics. Pill bottles. Lots of pill bottles. That's it. Here, higher up. Okay, I think we've been here. all his ship inside boxes. Looks like it for in here.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Well, he had a cutter. I can only use one. So, that we will not take. It was there. Carrots. Okay. Where's my ship? That one. I think we need to go up here first. Really? No helium whatsoever? Ship landing site. But what is it? Starborn Guardian. Yeah, it looked, but it didn't look different. It was just another angle. Deliver aluminum. Well, I don't have 30,000 aluminum. But maybe I have enough to build another couple of storage so that my excavators will work faster. Well, they will work faster, but won't get held up so much.
Captain, greetings.
Sit. galactic star. New data? I really want to find helium. Try that.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Please. Helium.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Come on. Was there something blue? No. Oh, but come on. Why is it so difficult to find the helium? Really? Find a lot of iron, but nothing. No helium. Well, just ignore it. Oh. Let's get back inside. So we will leave the moon even though we don't have the helium. Well, not sure what to do next time. I will not do neon. Maybe the rescue thingies. Where's that? Level 25. Maybe not. How about that one? That's also level 25. No. Maybe the heart of Mars. Found an extremely valuable chunk of titanium in the cave on Mars. So we're close to that at least. Otherwise it's just these streams, which is not bad actually. These are a lot of things too. But for now, outpost engineering. Need to build more at the outpost. Won't do that right now. I will end my stream here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and hit those follow and sub buttons so that you know when I get back online, which should be Wednesday, but you never know. Until next time, have fun, guys. Bye.